Have you ever stayed at your closet overflowing with clothes, yet felt like you got nothing to wear? I know you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Been there, done that. I used to be the king of impulse buy, scrolling through online sales at midnight thinking I was getting a good deal. Spoiler alert, I was basically killing my bank account. But here's the thing, once I learned how to cut down on spending in a strategic way, I had more money to play with, money I could invest, use to pay off debt, or save for something even more meaningful. So in today's video, I'll show you guys how to stay stylish without emptying your wallet, all while embracing a more minimalist and sustainable approach that doesn't leave you feeling broke. So whether you're trying to cut down your spending, reduce fashion cluttering, or simply look good with fewer pieces, these 5 tips will absolutely level up your wardrobe game and your finances. Let's get into it. Number 1, unsubscribe and unfollow. Eliminate fast fashion triggers. Check this out, we've all been there. That moment when you wake up, check your phone, and your inbox is flooded with sales alert and just drop collections. It's like a never-ending invitation to spending money you didn't plan on parting with. And a while back, I realized I subscribed to at least 15 different fashion newsletters, half which I never even ordered from. So every morning felt like Christmas, except Santa was my credit card and I was the one buying the gift myself. So here's what I did. I unsubscribed from every newsletter that ever existed, solely into tempting me into buying more. The difference was immediately. No more urgent 72-hour sales spam, no more impulse midnight shopping. My wallet was finally showing some sign of relief, and I had fewer reasons to click that add to cart button. But here's what you gotta understand. It's not just about emailing. I also unfollow a bunch of social media accounts dedicated to fast fashion haul and look at this new drop post. Suddenly, I noticed I had more headspace and more time to explore deeper personal finance goals, like figuring out how much money I can invest each month instead of throwing money on trendy outfit I'll probably only wear once. So here's a few pro tips. If you're not ready to unfollow your favorite brands entirely, try reading them for a while. Give yourself a break from that constant marketing assault. Let your saving build up before you decide if you really miss their updates. And you'll be shocked on how much money you can keep when you're not constantly bombarded by limited time offers 24/7 a day. And I remember when I unsubscribed from my top 3 fast fashion newsletters, I saved over $100 in the first month alone. Money that would have otherwise gone towards random impulse buy. Instead, I threw that money into my brokerage account. And by the end of the quarter, I earned a small but satisfying return. And it may not have been much, but it was still better than having to spend money on unnecessary stuff. So as you can see, if you remove temptation, you're way less likely to binge shop. It's one of the easiest ways to start trimming your closet budget and funnel some extra cash towards something that actually matters, like investing, debt repayment, or building a minimalist wardrobe. Number 2, borrow, swap, or share. Harness your community. You know how sometimes you have a big event coming up, like a wedding or a fancy work dinner, and think to yourself, I need a new outfit. That used to be me, rushing to the mall the night after, desperately looking for something I'd only probably wear once. Then I discovered the magic of borrowing from friends and hosting swap parties. It's like getting a free mini shopping spree without actually spending a dime. So here's how to get it running. I started a small group chat with some friends who share similar sense of style, and we decided to swap clothes that we weren't wearing anymore. One friend had a really cool sweatshirt that didn't fit his vibe anymore, while I had a pair of black sneakers I rarely use. We trade items, and suddenly, I had a new outfit to wear for the event. No more buyer's remorse involved. But check this out, right? This doesn't mean I have to stop at formal wear. Maybe someone has a casual jacket you've been eyeing or a cozy sweater that just fit your size. By borrowing or swapping, you're testing out different look without committing to a purchase. And if you fall in love with the borrowed piece, you know it's worth investing in a similar style later on. Or maybe your friend might be really cool with a permanent trade if they like something in your closet. And if you're feeling really bold, host a clothes swap night. Try making it as fun as possible, have snacks, music, and try on corners, because like that, it will feel more like a party than a budget hack. And trust me, the saving is real. You'll walk away with fresh outfit and zero regrets about blowing $100 on outfit you barely wear. And the reason why this works from a financial standpoint is because every outfit you borrow or swap is money you're not spending. Over time, those unspent dollars add up. You could put that extra cash into your investment account or finally pay down that credit card bill that's been bugging you. Plus, you're giving clothes a second life. Number three, curate your signature look, style over trends. So check this out. When is the last time you're on social media and it doesn't feel like there's a must-have trends every other week? And I know it's exhausting trying to keep up. It's like sprinting on a fashion treadmill that never stops. And that's why I started focusing on my signature look rather than chasing every seasonal trends. And once I figure out the color palette, silhouette, and the fabric I truly love, my shopping habit has gotten a whole lot simpler. And my wallet felt a whole lot bigger. So let me break it down for you guys. If you understand your personal style, maybe you love a casual wear and a relaxed fit, you won't feel the urge to buy a new outfit just because it's all over your feed this month. Instead, you'll gravitate towards items you actually want to wear over and over again. Like that, you end up with a cohesive wardrobe where everything goes together, saving you time in the morning and more money at checkout. So check this out, right? A few months ago, I realized that about 80% of my most worn outfit were neutral basics, things like denim jeans, white button-ups, and maybe a pop of colors. Meanwhile, those bold neon I bought just because were collecting dust. So I sold off the unworn pieces online and made a decent amount of money back. Then I reinvested that money back on one high quality sweatshirt that perfectly fit my style. Now that same sweatshirt matches any basic tees and jeans combos, and I'm not stuck with a closet full of mismatched outfit. And the reason this worked from a financial standpoint is because when you commit to a signature look, you're not overspending on experimental trends you'll regret in a month. Each new purchase is basically an upgrade or an extension of what you already wear. That means fewer buys, less clutter, and more rooms in your budget for your real goals, like setting aside cash for your dream vacation. So if you find yourself constantly buying clothes but never feel truly satisfied with your wardrobe, maybe it's time to discover or refine your signature look. It's not about limiting your creativity, it's about knowing what you genuinely love and rocking it again and again with confidence and a heavier wallet to flex. Number four, prioritizing garment care and upcycling. So let's talk about something most of us tend to overlook until our favorite sweater suddenly has a gaping hole. Garment care. You can buy all the high quality pieces in the world, but if you're tossing them in the dryer on high heat every time, they won't last long. The same goes for that jacket your machine is washing with no mercy. So here's the deal. By caring for your clothes properly, think washing a gentle cycle, line drying, or using cold water, you're extending their lifespan, which translates to fewer replacement and more money saved. It's like routine maintenance for your car. A little effort now can prevent huge costs later on. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I had this crazy vintage mint tee that I wore to a concert, errand, you name it. But I used to chunk in it with my regular laundry on hot. And sooner you know it, it started falling apart after a few wash. And when I finally switched to gentle wash and air drying, that shirt stopped deteriorating. So it may sound basic, but I legit saved myself from having to search and potentially overpaying for a replacement. Now, if you find something is beyond simple wash, consider upcycling before you trash it. Maybe you can turn an old shirt into something new, like a suit patch into a worn denim jacket for a fresh look. There's a bunch of upcycling tutorials online. Half of the fun is the creative challenge, and the result is often one-of-a-kind pieces that you can't even find in any store. And from a financial point of view, every time you revive an old garment, you're basically pocketing the cost of the new purchase. Plus, investing a bit in good detergent, gentle wash, or even professional repair can be cheaper than constantly buying a replacement. And from a sustainability point of view, garment care and upcycling means less textile waste ending up in a landfill. You're also cutting back on resources needed to produce new clothes. It's a win for the planet and your wallet. So before you retire that favorite sweater to the donation bin or buying a second version of something you already own, think, can I bring it back to life? A bit of TLC now can save you money down the line. Money you can invest into something meaningful, like boosting your emergency fund or treating yourself into a nice dinner. Number five, focus on quality, not quantity. Invest in sustainable materials. Finally, let's talk about what you buy when you decide to make a purchase. It's one thing to cut down on impulse shopping and keep your closet minimal, but what about the items you generally need or really want? That's where choosing sustainable materials and long-lasting constructions become a game changer. Think of it like choosing a stable dividend-paying stock instead of gambling in a penny stock that could crash at any moment. And I remember a while back, I had this really cheap winter coat that looked good in the store, but started peeling and losing button after just one season. And I realized I was spending more money on replacement and repair rather than if I just bought a better quality piece from the store. So I hunted down a secondhand coat made from ethically sourced wool. It was a bit pricier, but still less than I had spent on another fast fashion coat. 2 winters later, it still looks brand new, and I haven't wasted a single dollar on coat emergencies or last minute fix. So by focusing on quality rather than chasing quick, cheap fixes, you're not just dressing better, you're living better. Each item you bring home is more than just a shirt or a coat. It's an investment in sustainability, style longevity, and financial sense. And trust me, when you find yourself still wearing a good looking piece years down the line, you will thank yourself for not falling for the fast fashion hype. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you find it informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and push the notification bell for more on sustainable fashion and personal finance. I'll see you guys in my next video.